Hey, hey everybody. Lola. Boy, I tell you, it is Tuesday. April, what's the day? April 4th. April 4th. It's 6 o'clock. You know what that means. It's 6 o'clock. It's time to rock. Whoop, 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 whoop. It's 6 o'clock. Time to rock. Don't make me start this party by myself, because I will. If you have passed by, joined, peeked in, just type in, hey, Wanda D. You know what? I'm going to need y'all to come on with it. It's 601. 601. 601. Whew. Spread the word. Spread the word, bird. Come on, let's get this party started. But I will start without y'all, because I'm a woman on a mission. Yep. A woman on the mission. This is our 21-day motivational mastery day 16. Day 16. Well, I'm gonna give my people, I'm early. I'm ahead of schedule. No, I'm not. I'm actually right on time. But I do know, I don't know how to do this Facebook. How do you invite people while you're on here? So I can get some people over to the line. To the line. Okay. Oh, okay. That one. Send that one. Let me see if it's in my spirit to send. Just push a button. Push a button. What's that movie say? Push a button. I ain't gonna say what else to say. Oh. The birds are with me. Okay. Search. And look for my little cousin. She's been hanging out with me a little bit here. Hey. There she go. Okay. So who's there? Who's there? Who's here? Hey, Nene. Happy Tuesday, darling. I was waiting on somebody. I said, you know what I said? I said, I can't start this party by myself, but I would at least like to have you on the line with me. Hey, mama. Up and at it. We missed you Sunday on the show. It was awesome. Super awesome. And I'm so excited. Give me some energy. Give me some love. I got my coffee. Smelt up the house. Yes, I think that's the main reason why I do it. And I'm going to do a quick recap, because I said yesterday I was going to do a quick recap today. So I'm going to do that right now. We are in our 21-day mastery, correct? Yes, yes, if you can. And we started out with day one was talking about how to just get yourself creating some habits, basically. Let me just back up. Mastery just means that you have taken the realm of understanding. Okay, great. I'm glad you were. Yeah, it was awesome. And like we had the party after the party, so that went to a whole nother level. But day one was prayer, meditation, and reflection, to just like get into a routine of what you do. One thing, and I'm just going to expound on that. One thing about it is how you start your day. The things that you do in the first 20 minutes sets the tone for your entire day. So when you wake up rushed, then that's pretty much the kind of day you're going to have. You're going to be anxious and rushing. But when you wake up, and I say this, and I'm going to say this directly to you, Renee. You remember how when how Daddy would get up and like fix us some breakfast, and he'll know that I'm coming to get you. So, cause we were leaving out, and, he was like, the time check, and, just like that calmness. That's a spirit that reflects on how your day will go, so day one, prayer, meditation, and reflection is to create those habits that will start the flow of how you operate, how you get things accomplished. Your level of expectations is also along with that in what you hear in that first 20 minutes sets the tone as well. So it's very important that you put on something. Hey, cousin. It's very important that you put on something that's feeding your mind, your soul, your spirit, something that's going to be uplifting, something that if you're studying something, like it's the best time to learn. It's like in the morning when your body is just up and awake and ready to receive it, like you're like in there. It's like I'm in there. And then another thing that you want to pay attention to is why the morning is so crucial and so important is to write down any thoughts that you had, any dreams that you had last night, the night before, anything that occurred while you were sleeping, because see, that's a special time which your angels are just like performing, at the highest, and you really charge your angels. I'm gonna talk some more about that as well, but not today. Let me make a note, because the problem that we face now is that we've given our power away, and it's hard to reclaim it because you may not be linked to the right type of people or the right sources that will help guide you back into grabbing your power and really, really walking in this truth. There's a difference between knowing and I think and I believe. There's a difference. When you walk in that knowing light, everything you say and every thought you have that comes through you'll feel empowered. You'll know that if somebody say something to you, like I'm gonna share this with you. I had someone say, this was about a year ago, and they tried to read me, and they were this lady I met. I was at a networking event, and she just walked up to me and say, "Hey, I see this, and for you, and I think there's something, whatever." I don't even know what the chick was talking about, because I am very, very particular about who I allow to speak over me. And for one thing, I have a great deal of discernment, my doggone self. So if you come and you looking like, I don't know about you, and I feel a certain way, and this is what I was talking about on the show on Sunday. Women, we have an intuition that God gave us special, and we need to really, really tap into it and pay attention. And I understand sometimes it's blocked, because if it's blocked, then let's talk about getting it unblocked. Okay, I'm getting fired up already. What did you say, Renee? Hey, he was big. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. I do too. I do too. So, oh my goodness, so special. So, I'm calming down a little bit. Mm. So, on day, I'm gonna come back to that because I'm gonna do a whole series on, especially for women. We need our own shit, okay? We need our own stuff. Whew. Okay, don't go. Gemini about to take off. Whew. Okay, so day 3, we talked about reading. Now, reading is very, very, very extremely important. Reading more than Facebook. 15 pages, 10 to 15 pages of what you're trying to create. So if you're studying something, hey, Deborah Jean Bell, if you're love you, sis. If you are studying something, don't calm down, girl. You know I be fired up, right? Cause I gotta tell you something. Well, let me get through this, okay? God, dog, let me get through this. This might be a day of about 45 minutes if I keep going away in the direction I want to get. But write it down. Listen and write down stuff. Read what you're working on. Read it. Write down. On day 4, we talked about writing down that one main goal. Okay, on the back of it, read Matthew 7:7. Read those things 3 times a day, morning, noon, and night. Get your body reconditioned. You got to reprogram yourself, okay? So many people have told you that you can't do stuff. So many times you doubt stuff and you don't even pay attention to it because those negative thoughts come in your mind. Hell, they come in my mind. So I know they come in your mind, and I'm the motivational queen. So I know it. Yes, good morning, love. Love you. I know they come in your mind. They come in there. They're like these thoughts out here that's just, you can't help it. And sometimes we don't even know it when they come in because they're so subtle. They're so subtle. So we talked about gratitude, like walking in love, appreciation, very key into motivational mastery, the power of words we talked about on day 5, and day 6 we talked about self-discipline. Day 7 we talked about self-love, forgiveness, honesty. In order to grow, you have to let things go. That's just the way it is. You got to get honest with those things that you need to let go first. It could be a person, it could be some kids, it could be some negative thoughts, some just old habits or whatever. You just, sometimes you just gotta let that shit go. Day 8, we talked about defining your why. And then day 9, we talked about, like just pruning out those negative thoughts and getting rid of that. And then admitting, being honest, say, I am where I am because of who I am. Ask yourself that, and if you don't like where you are, then change it. We got to work on change. Day 10, we talked about time to change your BS, your belief system. Very, very crucial. Day 11, we talked about walking in intention and being intentional. Day 12, we talked about being hungry for that thing that you want. That thing that you want, you got to be hungry for it. You got to be hungry for it because you will stand by yourself. How about that? Everybody, you'll be thinking, hey, I got this person, I think this person's coming, and don't nobody show up but you. But if you hungry, it don't even matter. It does not matter. It don't matter. It don't matter who picks up the phone, who don't pick up the phone, who don't leave a message, it does not matter. When you hungry, you'll figure out a way. Okay, I'm moving right along. Day 13, we talked about being unstoppable. Yes. I guess it was day 13. I got it down here, but then I got it down here again for day 14. So y'all got to go back over the tapes. I got to go back over the messages as well. Day 15, yesterday, we talked about get a coach. Get accountability partners. Get somebody that will keep you on your shit. You got to release the information, because if you don't, then you're not going to accomplish it. Let's just face it. Let's face it. Let's just start. Don't even play with yourself like that. If you don't step out and tell somebody what you're trying to accomplish, if you don't go link up with some right sources, then you are going to be bound. You're not going to accomplish it. It's not going to work out. None of that. Okay, so I'm going to pause for a minute. Pause. I'm going to recap with you all for a second. I'm sipping my coffee. Look. So, plus I gotta calm down a little bit. I'm all fired up. You know why I'm all fired up? Because yesterday was my day of meditation. Yesterday I took the entire day off to meditate, to rest. My body laid down. I also started a new eating regimen for the next 30 days. I'm doing something, and I have a coach that's guiding me through this, so that's a beautiful thing. Doing no sugars, and no sugars means a lot of no's, but it was just fabulous. So, I could do the vegetables and the fruit and even the meat and stuff. Certain meats I don't eat anyway, but, it's wide open with that. And then you gotta, so I'm drinking black coffee, no cream, no sugar. And I started this yesterday. So it was like I needed to put myself in a meditative state for the day. Because let me tell you what happens. See, this is how you know sometimes your mind is against you. Your heart might say you want to do something, but your mind will trick you. As my grandson say, that Instagram is tricky, Granny. Your mind can be tricky. So as I laid there most of the day, not a lot of stuff going on, wasn't watching a whole bunch of stuff, wasn't paying attention to a whole lot of stuff. I intentionally went into a state of meditation yesterday. It was raining, but let me tell you what happened. So during that time, I started getting these weird cravings. I started thinking about candy. I don't even really eat candy. I started thinking about snacks. It was like, I was like, oh goodness, what I should, I need to send somebody to go get me a bag of potato chips. I was just like, all craziness. That's what happens when you set your mind to something. Guarantee you everything will come at you. So I watched that thing, and I should have been writing down every little sneaky little thought that tried to enter into my mind, but I didn't, because I'm not giving it that kind of power. But just the fact that I wanted to be able to tell you all about it. Oh, send me some love. Send me some, even though, just send me some love. Send me some hearts. Send me some thumbs up. Send me some ha smile, something. Let me know you out there. Say an amen or something. Because let me tell you this. As I laid there in my meditation, thank you. As I laid there in my meditation, I was like, ain't this about a trip? I'm up here, trying, getting this thing on track, because it takes a while when you're trying to set up new habits. And I don't like, at this point in my life, I'm tired of making commitments and don't follow through. And aren't you? Aren't you tired of telling yourself lies and then don't, follow through? So we got to speak the truth. And we got to start acting as though it's worth it, and then do everything possible to make it happen. So I had the luxury of being able to, not worry about this. And, Sundays always wear me out, because Sundays be off the chain. I do so much prep work prior to Sundays. I be putting my mind in this mental state. And then when we rock it out on Sundays, we leave it all in the studio on Sunday. So I'm really exhausted come Monday. So I laid it out and I said, I'm going to sit here. I'm going to rest most of the day. I'm not worried about nothing. I ain't going to try to do nothing. And then what happened when those thoughts started coming in, I said, no, you a lie. You are a lie. Because if I can't commit to 30 days, then how in the hell am I going to commit to my life? If I can't commit to 30 days on a program to recondition myself, because remember I told you about that one big dream that you put on your index card. Well, losing weight is not my one big dream, but it's one of those mini dreams that go along. Remember I tell you, list 20 other things that you need to take you to establish that one big goal, those 20 things that you need to do. So that's part of one of those things that was in that group. And as I sat up on Sunday, I thought about that and I said, let me pull this one on out. Let me deal with this one. It was just like divine order that everything started happening. So I said, okay, well, I'm gonna deal with that. So with that being said, it was time. Your mind is not going to always agree to what your heart wants. I'm going to say that again. Your mind is not going to always agree to what your heart wants. And you got to weed out some shit. You're going to have to pluck some stuff out your mind. Yes, you're going to have to pluck it on out of here. Yep. And let me just ask yourself this question. If you were to die today, what dreams would die with you? Stop playing with yourself. Write that down. What dreams would die with you? Get honest. I heard it said that some people are winners, some people are losers. And then there are those that just haven't figured out how to win. Les Brown said that, I believe. Because that's one of my super duper mentors for over 20. Telling on my age, right? Telling on myself, over 20 plus years. But the information does not change. See, if you got what it takes on the inside, the enemy on the outside can't do you no harm. So when you think about your life and when you know that, hey, I got to get this self together for me. I cannot die with the dreams that I haven't brought to life because my dreams depend on me. My life depends on me. This is the thing. This is going to be our slogan for today. This is going to be our slogan for today. Y'all know I be all off track. Because I can go on and on. I had 24 hours of rest. Whew, somebody going to get it today. And I'm going to share this with you. I'm going to share this with you before I give you the today. Yeah, that'll be perfect for today. So, I was talking to somebody the other day. And somebody that I know is really, 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 really extremely great and talented and has a lot going on. Yes. But they were told when they were 14, somebody told them that once they became successful, they would die. Who in the world would tell somebody that? I don't know. But anyway, they were told that. And they believed it. So, and even believing it, not knowing that they believed it. But it kind of stuck in their, in their mind and that one of the little particles of it. So what happens is every time that they get on the edge of like really bursting out, they would draw back. So they would write beautiful stuff for other people, and other people was like, wow, this is amazing. Oh my goodness, how could you, this, and you should, this. No. But they could not ever go forward all the way. So we talked, and I said, it's time. It's time to go forward. It's time to pluck out that negative lie, L-I. It's time to pluck out that negative lie and live your dream. You mean to tell me, hell, you dead now if you're not working on what you want to work on? Sorry about that. You have already perished. They just ain't threw the dirt over you. Your dream matters. So this is our word for today. This is a statement for today. Make your move before you're ready. Make your move before you're ready. Don't be trying to get everything in place, because it's not going to get in place. Trust me, if I wouldn't be right now talking to you right now, if I was waiting on something to be ready. You just got to do it. You got to do it and know that it was put there for you for a reason. So do it. Don't worry about all of the missing pieces and the parts to it and all this other kind of stuff and all the preparation, and you can't be concerned with that. Just know that you have to do what you have to do, okay? And I'm gonna leave you on that, because like I told you, I could give you about an hour this morning, a strong hour, but I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna say this. Today is March the 4th. It is the day 16 of our 21-day motivational mastery. I am Wanda D, the motivational queen. And tomorrow, come back to get some more. But today I want you to go forward in that expectancy walk. Expect doors to open. Expect people to come into your life that need to be there. Expect people to leave your life that needs to leave your life. 3 things. Expect the doors to open, expect the people to come in, and expect the people to leave that don't need to be there. 3 things. Write those down in the box so I can remember. I'm going to listen. We need each other. We need to hold each other up to our greatness. I'm here for you, and I know that you're there for me. So, with that being said, have a super fantastic day. If you want to reach me directly, you know how to do that. You can inbox me or whatever you need to do. All my stuff is listed. All my stuff is out there. You don't have no excuses. Get a coach. I want to encourage you to get a coach. Get a coach. Get a coach. Get a coach to take you to that thing, wherever that thing is that you're trying to go. Don't try to do it by yourself. Okay? So, with that said, toodle noodles. You all be great. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Wanda D, your motivational queen, signing out.